Hey Nicole, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Let me just pop in here. So this is interesting. We are in the Volkswagen Passat GT. What is special about the GT?
The GT, again, is a nice performance package. Visually looks stunning. If you open the door on your side or my side, you can see the GT badging. There's a few different areas where we have that badging added in. A lot of the black grille and mirror cap features.
New trim here, that looks cool.
This trim is super slick looking, so
but the best feature of all, I think, is the V6 engine.
Yeah. So, and that is available on other trim levels as well, but it's a 3.6 liter VR6 with 280 horsepower. So
cool. Let's close the door and fire it up.
Let's do this. Yep.
Right away, it sounds good. This reminds me of the VWs I remember, like the powerful, fast, sporty. I don't remember the verbiage they use for it, but this is like
good, yeah.
Yeah, das gut. Can I have you hold that while I put my seatbelt on?
Sure. Yep.
Okay. And I think, Mike, I'll have you hold this way back there. And then we'll just have to talk a little louder so that the microphone can pick us up. And let's head on out.
Yeah, so we have a sport exhaust as well and a slightly lowered suspension on the Passat GT. So I think there's like a lot of little visual features and then a few of those items as well that make it really a performance version of our Passat, our mid-size sedan. So
and what
really
size,
fun vehicle, fun to be in.
What size wheels does this come with?
This has 19s.
19s, okay.
Yep,
so
with all-season tires. Yeah.
18s were standard on the SELs, right? Or is that now 19 too? Or is
I
this
believe
19?
they're 18s. Okay. There is a range for sure, but this one definitely has the 19s. Yep.
So the GT will have the 19s
Yep.
and the blackout trim, and then the trick interior,
sport suspension,
and the V6, or is that an option on the GT?
That has, I believe that is just the V6 is what we have on the GT. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's got a 6-speed DSG. Yeah, the DSG is just.
Oh.
If you haven't driven it, it's awesome. Woo.
Yeah. Thank you. Let me have that camera for a second, and we'll just scoot up to this smoother pavement here so we get a better idea of what the 0 to 60 looks like. I'm not going to go for pure 0 to 60. We're actually going to go to the top of the hill there and then slow down because there's a sharp turn. But I'm going to drop this into sport mode. And there's no other driving mode button, right? It's just, it's already in just like a normal car. It's just a car.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's nothing trick you need to do. You just got to drive it.
Just go drive, enjoy.
The sport button is right there. It's called the gas pedal, right?
It's like, what button are you talking about?
Yeah. So I drove this yesterday and I was really amazed at the way this sounds. So let me just hold the camera and listen carefully. That's a nice sound coming from a Passat of all cars. You don't expect that. Usually you see them with their 4-cylinder engines. And here we are on the track. I'm gonna give the camera over to you, Nicole.
Great.
And we're just gonna go around in sport mode and we're gonna talk more about this car. So I noticed there's a USB port down there. So this obviously has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto.
Yep, absolutely. So that just makes your integration with your smartphone really seamless and convenient. So definitely love having that feature. One thing I didn't notice that this vehicle has paddles, shift paddles as well. So
ooh, listen to that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll just listen to this thing on the next couple turns here. How about that?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, this is for like VW purists. I think those who like need a family car, but have been used to VWs, because you know how there's like that whole family thing going on with these manufacturers.
Yeah, it's really important.
Let me go through the slalom here. We don't have helmets, so we can't really do this crazily. I mean, refined. Lane change. So it's planted, the rear end's not stepping out, there's hardly any understeer, like an emergency lane change situation. And of course the power is the best part in my opinion. 45 miles an hour. Sometimes it seems a little faster. This is my favorite turn because you get to steer with the throttle and brake. Doing a good job there, Mike. Got the paddles. Yeah, you can hear that exhaust note on the gear changes. Yeah. And the DSG does make it easy to just drive daily. I don't know. You can't get a manual in this. It's going to be DSG only, right?
DSG. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that was the lap of Eagles Canyon Raceway. Just grab this camera for a second, and I'm not sure about the fuel economy. It doesn't really matter with me, but what is the price? That's my question.
Pricing for this is $29,145.
So just under 30 grand.
Yep.
And you get
plus
a V6.
V&D. Yep.
Okay. And is this available to buy now?
It is. Yeah, it should be available now.
Thank you. Thanks.
Just got into our local fleets here, so we're excited to start seeing them on the road.
Good job. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Brian with New Car Spin. You're welcome. Please be sure to like and subscribe and share this with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. And thank you again, Nicole. That was awesome. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun.
See you later.